trying to help one of our transaction coordinators lock up a deal that's Spanish only. So let's see how good my closing skills and abilities translate over the phone when I have no idea what the fuck people are saying. So if you're a Spanish closer, fuck you, I'm jealous. They're all bigger though. The ones that are going for 400 have 5 bedrooms or they have extra bathrooms and 3-car garages. Ask her if she's going to be able to afford her next mortgage payment. Make the pain hurt. She's not going to pay it? She can't pay it? And what's crazy about this is that the house is worth like $350, maybe $370 on the high end. And she wants $340, $350. She's behind on her payments. Very behind on her payments. And it's one of those things where it's like, could she list it with the realtor? Sure. But she can't even make her next mortgage payment. She's now getting foreclosure letters. So it's like she has a decision to make. Do you either list it with an agent ASAP, do a bunch of walkthroughs and showings, which most of the clients that work with us do not want to do all that, or she takes a cash offer from us at $260. I can maybe go up to like $265 on the deal, and that's us maybe making 10% profit after fees, closing costs, work, repairs. So everybody always thinks I'm making a fucking home run on these deals. So the lady has 2 choices. Either bear down, white knuckle it, get it with the realtor, show it, hopefully you get the most equity as possible. Please, by all means, do that. Or you just get convenience and you sell it cash, you sell it quickly as is, don't have to touch anything for a discount. So we had to bring up mortgage payments and pain to actually see if she's motivated or even cares. There's some people who let their house go through foreclosure and not give a shit. Those aren't the people we work with. We work with people who need to sell.
So what if she likes the sub 2 program?
She has too much equity. Did she say she wants to go sub 2?
I told her about sub 2. I was like, we have that program, but I was like, I'm not sure if that's going to fit.
I don't think she actually said that. She said in the Spanish. No, I don't want to offer sub 2 because she has way too much equity. And these places, like all these new builds, ask her what her interest rate is. Probably fucking 6-7%. Tres. 3.1 is pretty good. How much is the monthly payment? PITI. Is that what their friend did, this program? Do we know? $1,600 a month payment. It's good. The issue, though, is she owes $190 roughly. She wants $350, which means that she has $170,000 in equity. I can't give her $170,000 down. I have to give her a smaller, lower entry. But the issue is, how do I pay the rest? So if I give her $20K down, I still owe her $150. So how do I pay her the $150? It's in payments, or you defer it way later. Question is, how much money does this lady actually need?
So you're trying to sell finance?
I don't want to sell or finance it. I think she has too much equity. Ask her what her plans are after she sells the property. Is she going to buy something else or rent? Why is that important? I need to know their next steps. If they plan on renting, it's easier to transition. If they want to buy something, most likely they'll have to qualify for a new mortgage. They'll have to work with us and the loan officer to understand how we're taking possession of this house, why it's going to be rented, do the debt TI, income ratio. People love to do it. It's not my favorite thing to do. I'd much rather have people rent. It's easier transition. Easy workaround, but explaining it to loan officers and especially people who are Spanish, it tends to be more difficult to get them set up. I'd rather have an easier transition with everybody and be transparent in the agreement.
She said she doesn't know what her plans are after she says.
The issue, she has too much equity. She has 100. She wants the 340, and she owes 190. She has 150,000 in equity. I can't pay her 150 grand because it won't cash flow properly. It says rent is 22 roughly, maybe 2,300 a month. Is there HOA? Ask her there's HOA there and how much. So you can rent it for $2,200. Her payment's a little under $1,600. That means there's $600 in cash flow. There is an HOA. It's probably $100 a month, maybe less. So now it's $500. So the question is does somebody take a loan, a seller carryback loan for $150,000, and I say, hey, Mr. Seller, that 150 grand that you want, I'm going to pay you $150 a month. It's tough. It's a lot of months.
She said the HOA is $100 a month.
Fucking called it. There's not enough cash flow. The issue is you can rent for $2,200. It's $1,600 on paper, so it's really $1,700 with the HOA. There's only $500. So I would give her 2 options. You ready? Option 1, cash at $260. You can close in her timeline. Option number 2, and she has deferred. She has a fucking 20 grand deferred, which means I have to make that up. So I can't give her any fucking money. No, because she has too much equity. Option 2 is a purchase price of $300. I will catch up to 20K deferred. It's 18,000, whatever it is. Whatever the deferred payments are. The issue is I can't put any money in her pocket. So 300, she owes 190. Do 10K to her pocket. That means I owe her $100 grand in equity. You don't have to tell that part, but they say, hey, the remaining equity we owe you, we'll pay you $250 a month. Now, the reason I made this offer is because she was interested in sub 2. Let's make sub 2 very beneficial to me. Now she has two options. She either gets embarrassed by the sub 2 and was like,
$250. I can't wait that long. You're only giving me 10 grand, $250. Sounds terrible.
or she goes, hey, I don't hate it, tries to renegotiate it, but then also has cash to fall back on because it's like, hey, do I want to wait fucking all those months to get my 100 grand? Or do I just take the hit and take the 260 offer and run? She takes the 260 offer. She gets 70,000 in equity in her pocket at closing. She does this way. Yes, she gets more, but she has to wait for her money. But so at least give her the option. I don't know what she's saying, but it sounds good. Jay, the closer. I don't know what SO means, but it sounds like deal. I don't know, but I like that word, SO. Sorry, Mom. It always makes me nervous on a Spanish call when they talk for a long time, and I'm like, God, what are you saying? Because here's the issue with sub two deals is if you go on all the free groups that people sell deals, everybody's a fucking scumbag because nobody knows how to do sub 2. They pitch sub 2. They don't even own a fucking sub 2, and they think they can tell you what a sub 2 deal looks like. But then they give false hopes to sellers, put sellers in sticky situations, or even worse, they get a deal and sell it to some fucking jackwagon who doesn't know what they're doing and fuck the seller over. If you're going to do sub 2 deals, make sure you know what a fucking deal looks like. If you're selling people Airbnb cap rates and fucking short-term rental cap rates, stop being an idiot. That's not what us buyers want. I promise you. Don't just plug in whatever the highest rent formula is and tell us it's the deal. We're not idiots. You're an idiot because you keep putting sellers in situations and making promises you can't deliver on, and most of the time you're explaining it incorrectly. And then when you go sell the deal to a scumbag who also doesn't know what he's doing, that's how due on sale clause happens. That's how people fucking can't pay the payments and sellers get bad credits because you don't do it properly. Why I'm nervous here is because even though my TC knows everything, I'm the one that actually knows how to do the sub 2s. Make sure it's proper. Make sure the servicing companies are there. Make sure the payments aren't missed. Make sure the insurance is correct. That's the stuff that those little free groups don't teach you, because we're not in the business of fucking sellers over. We want to make sure that they're comfortable that the tenant does pay this fucking lady's mortgage every month. And if the tenant doesn't pay it, I'm the one paying it.
So she said she needs time to think about it. She said
she just took 30 minutes on that phone call, and she said she needs time to think about it.
She said she's going to call me tomorrow morning because she's at work.
Okay, but what did she say about the offers? Does she like either one or what?
So I told her about option 2. I don't think she likes option 1. She doesn't like option 1 at all. But I think she...
Did she say why?
No, she didn't say why.
Okay.
But I think she's thinking about this option 2.
Okay.
So I already told her that, and that's what she said. I'm at work right now. What time do you guys close? And I was like, well, we're already closed. But she was like, okay, I'll just call you in the morning.
What time in the morning?
And she asked for my name.
To be continued.